Okay, so tonight we're going to try this new item. So it's new to me. So recently my husband told me that he does not want to eat any fried foods, no red meat. So I was like, I have been seeing this thing about jackfruit. So where I am in Alabama, I couldn't find, I went to Sprouts, like here in Birmingham. I went to, well, in Birmingham, I went to Sprouts, I went to Trader Joe's, and I went to Whole Foods, and none of them actually had a fresh jackfruit. So I had to get the canned, and this is the can that I have from Trader Joe's. Green jackfruit in brine. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is what it looks like. So, but I have been seeing people post, and one of my relatives on the West Coast, she actually made the dish and posted a picture, and I was like, it looked just like pulled pork, like just like pulled pork, and I was like, that may be worth trying. So since he's on this little trying to do better, we're not vegans, we're not vegetarians, we do still eat meat, but we're trying to eat better, like cleaner. So since he was all for it, then I was like, hey, yeah, so maybe I can be with it too. Now, jackfruit, I was looking at the can, the nutritional values, and it has a lot of fiber, like 7 grams of fiber per serving. Serving size is a cup, so I guess that's approximately how much I'll put on a sandwich. So it has 7 grams of fiber, no protein though, so you have to find another source of protein. Got a little potassium, a little sodium, calcium, and iron. Not really big on the protein though, so you'll have to find another source of protein if you want to try this. So tonight I'm going to try these jackfruit sliders, and we're going to see how that goes. Alright, so preheat the oven to 350, and I've got my pan here lined and full, so after I cook it in the skillet, then I'm going to put it in the oven. So let's preheat the oven, turn on the stove, and I've got about 3 teaspoons of olive oil in the skillet. Then I took a medium onion and 3 cloves of garlic, and I just chopped them up really good. Once this heats up, then I'm going to add the onion and the garlic and just pretty much stir that till it's like translucent. It's going to give a great smell. I wish you guys were here to actually smell it. I just love something about onions on a stove, like frying on the stove. It's just like the best smell in the world, right? So let's add the onion and garlic here. Alright, so got that going there. And I actually used, so 1 can of the jackfruit is about 1 pound and 4 ounces. So I'm using 2 cans. And we'll see how this is going to turn out. So, like, I think that I would like it, but the judge of whether or not this dish will be repeated in our home will be William Elston, because he doesn't eat anything. Like, he liked what he liked, and there you go. Like, that's it. However, on our first date, I will say that I was able to get him to try raw oysters, and I was so super excited about that because he had never tried them before, and he still eats them to this day. So, haha, maybe this dish might win him over too. Alright, so I'm stirring this up here. Oh, these onions and this garlic smell so good. So, like, if you're watching this video and you've tried jackfruit before, definitely, like, give me some pointers on what else to do with it. My sister posted a video of a burrito that looked really, really good, and I'll probably have to try that one. But give me some pointers, like what do you do with it? Like, it's just a clean eating, you know? Not, because I'm not trying to go vegan, because, you know, Bacon and I, we have this relationship, right? And I love Bacon. Bacon loves me. So, all right, now I'm going to add the jackfruit here. Try not to, because I rinsed this off, try not to get the water in there. All right, now to the jackfruit, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, black pepper, a teaspoon of ground cumin, that stuff smells absolutely good, delicious, a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and then half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Throw that in there. And then we'll add to this a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Now, liquid smoke, they had a hickory and a mesquite. I just went with the mesquite. So we'll add that in there too. Stir that in there pretty good, and then I'm going to add 2 cups. Oh, that smells so good. 2 cups of vegetable stock. Like, I wish there was aroma vision so you guys could smell how this smells right now, because it smells so good. So now I'm going to turn down the heat just a smidge and cover this and let it simmer for about 45 minutes. So I shall return. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes and this has simmered down pretty well. So you want to cook it until the liquid is gone. And that's where we are here. All right, so turn this off. I'm going to take the jackfruit and now place it on my pan here. Let me turn this around. So got a pan right there. And I just like lightly coated the aluminum foil with some olive oil, just a little olive oil to prevent it sticking. So I'm gonna put this on the pan. Like, if you could smell this right now, you would think that I was actually in here cooking some barbecue for real. Like, seriously. I am amazed. Seriously amazed. Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven, because I'm going to put it in the oven for about 45 more minutes. See that? That's the jackfruit there. Alright, so we put it in the oven and let it bake in the oven for 45 minutes. And then I'll come back and put the barbecue sauce on it, put it back in the oven for about 15 minutes, and then we're good to eat it. Alright, so it has baked for 45 minutes. And I'm just going to use some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I just love this barbecue sauce. Someone introduced me to it about maybe 2 years ago, and I've been using it since. Take a look there. This is what the jackfruit looks like. So I'm gonna add the barbecue sauce on here. My husband probably about to beep in a minute because if you leave this door open too long, it's like, shut the door, shut the door. Like my mama back when I was a little girl. You letting all my heat out. Shut the door. Alright. And I did try a piece of this, like without the barbecue sauce, and it was pretty darn good. Like it has a little kick to it. I guess I put maybe too much cayenne pepper, I don't know, but it had a little kick to it. There it is, right there. Shut the door. You letting all my heat out. Got that good and covered with the barbecue sauce. And put this back in here for about 15 more minutes. I'm gonna do 10 minutes. I don't want to dry out too much. 10 minutes and then we serve the sandwich. Okay, so he's home now and it's time to eat. So let me show you how this looks right there. Okay. I don't know if you can see that in there. It looks just like pulled pork though, doesn't it? So I'm gonna make like toast some I'm gonna grill some I can't even talk. The hamburger bun, put some butter on it, put it on my griddle for a minute, and then I'm gonna make these sandwiches and we'll see how it goes. I think he's gonna like it. He's hesitant, but I think he's gonna like it.
Are you like?
Yes, because I want to see your reaction. Go ahead and eat it.
New car replacement will replace the full value of your car. Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Now discover soft Werther's caramel that we've made even more irresistible.
Okay.
So,
I
Jonah,
mean, you can't really tell the difference. The only thing that you can tell the difference is like when you chew it, it's not meat. You know it's not meat, but